Cool. So
And we're back. Sorry. Hi. I just want to introduce our final MQP tonight, but not our final segment because just after this, we're going to announce the best MQP, the uh, audience award favorite MQP, some other MQPs. I don't know. All the awards for the end of the year. We're gonna announce them right after this interview. Also, all these projects are available at showfest.wpi.edu. Go there, download them, look at them, play with them, depending on what kind of project they are. I want to introduce Oliver and Javier. Um, and the two of you were working on Part-Time Hero, but I understand you are not the entire team. So could you let us know who's not here tonight? And I'll get out
Uh,
of the way.
yeah, so the three people who are not here tonight are Alexander Bell, Haley Hapfield, and Linda Puzzi. I think I pronounced the last name right, but Linda. Yeah, those are the three other people who are part of this team.
Okay, great. Take it away, Megan and Ben.
So, hey, I have some more serious questions, but I wanted to lead with one that just I found myself strangely fascinated by. Is there a story behind the hero head?
So the funny story is we were going to do Part-Time Hero, but that's already a game name. And WPI Part-Time Hero, our mascot is a goat. And we wanted the goat to be something non-binary, so it's a non-binary goat.
Cool.
Sometimes call them Alex and Sam, and just like have them run around. Yeah.
I'm so glad that I asked because I learned something, and there was in fact some story behind there. I was like, it's called Part-Time Hero, and there's kind of a goat head here, and I just have to ask about that.
WPI Goat Simulator.
Yeah.
One of the things is halfway through our brainstorming, we were doing the superhero theme, and then halfway it's like, well, how is a superhero going to pay like the rent and pour stuff around to do? So we made the goat a part-time hero, and that's the so you can see them like being a waiter and like being a cash register attendant and doing other superhero stuff on the side. That was there.
Awesome.
That's great. So I'd love to hear, and then I'll stop hogging the mic. But I'd love to hear a little about like how you connected up the coding concepts side of the equation with that sort of like starting premise, like and sort of like how you connected to do what that process was like.
Well, we first started with a very our topic was games for teaching children, which was very broad, and we narrowed it down to computer science because our age group is before people develop math anxiety, and we wanted to focus on like showing like, yeah, no, anyone can do computer science. It's not like this is just a boy thing or like you're born not to be a computer science, but like, yeah, you can be a computer science if you want to. Like the concepts are easy enough. Javier, I don't know if you want to add anything else on that or not. Or...
Oh, you're muted.
I think you're muted. Javier, I think, okay. Javier, you're muted right there.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't notice. So yeah, kind of figuring out the topics for all the games and the game overall was kind of was a whole huge process where we were trying to figure out, okay, we don't want to leave girls behind. We want to appeal to children in general. So how can we theme each of the mini games, and how can we fit all into a single context? So that was all one big process where we were trying to find little things that might not work out, and from there just narrow it down to what we ended up with.
Yeah, that's why each game has its own topic of computer science, and we simplified it down so that it was easy to comprehend.
Yeah, awesome. As someone who knows very little about coding, it was really fun to sort of like, you gave enough instruction for me to sort of like get there and sort of figuring it out was very rewarding.
Yeah, that's what one thing that we went to Alpha Fest is we didn't actually think about the people who didn't code, and I tested a lot with my family since what's going on, you can't really leave the house too many times. So it just my family's not into coding, so I was just like testing it out that way and was able to like get feedback. But yeah, I'm glad that you were able to like understand the concepts as well as somebody who hasn't done much coding.
Absolutely, yeah, and I'm pretty math averse too, so it felt it was very like confidence building being able to figure that out, because math has always been just like a thing associated with negative emotions for much of my life, but figuring this out was a good feel.
That's nice to hear. That was one of our goals was to do that and also establish
you should
more
be
of a
writing these down. These are user testimonials. This
Oh,
goes on
yeah.
the back of the box.
User testing is
Yeah.
super duper, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a huge improvement when you test the game over and over again, which we did.
Alpha Fest was a big help on that. Like we had a ton of testing and feedback, and we were able to catch a few mistakes and things to improve upon. We have right now the game has a few help boxes that you can tick. Like you click on them and they give you a few tips and hints. And that's something that we added. Thanks to Alpha Fest, there were a few people that were a bit confused on what to do.
Right.
So
Hi, everyone. It seems like I just left, but I'm back again. These 10 minutes go so quickly.
What?
So I'm going to thank all our devs, both the student devs and our professional devs. Ben, Megan, thanks so much. Javier and Oliver, great work. And we're going to take one last intermission and then come back for our big end of year awards. Stay tuned. And